shoe too.
Exactly.
But if you do get one, do you have Tenacious Safe with you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't even know about Tenacious Safe until like last year. So
Yes.
now I'm obsessed with it.
This is my first official fire on the AT. Out here with Ridge Runners in the Wild, that's Beast, and Wrong Way. We're all enjoying.
I do like the trail name.
Yeah.
I might have to keep that.
All
Is
right.
that new?
Why is your trail name Wrong Way?
Because I go the wrong way all the time.
It's not new. I'm following the GPS.
So I got my trail name on actually the third morning of the trail, where I stayed at a shelter, which I already mentioned in a previous video, with a bunch of Army guys and 2 Army guys, sailor, Marine, and a police officer. And that night it was super warm, and the shelter we were in had like a little pavilion area in front of it where it had a table, picnic table, and an open area where you could stand under the roof. And that night it stormed, and it was thunder and lightning. That's why we all huddled up in the shelter. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up like I always do, and I practice yoga, and I think I mentioned that quite a few times. And I decided I wanted to go do a vinyasa yoga flow session out in the middle underneath the awning of the shelter. Well, it was so surreal and weird. It was like a movie or a video game or something horror, because the lightning would crash, and all you saw was the white from the fog and a black outline of the trees. So I do a yoga session, then I sit down, and everybody else wakes up, and we're all making our food. And the guy that was sitting, it was a police officer, he was sitting right behind me, laying there sleeping, and he woke up, and he saw me. He goes, "I saw you doing yoga this morning, and it was so awesome because the lightning would crash. I'd see just white, black trees and you in the silhouette, like in some weird pose every time, and then it would go away, and I wouldn't see you, and then the lightning crashed." So that was pretty cool. And then later on, after breakfast, when we all packed out, I was doing another yoga. I was doing yin yoga to stretch out my legs for the walk, and then some other guy, a few minutes after that, was saying his back was hurting, so I was showing him how to do a certain yoga stretch that would help with his lumbar. And finally, one guy had enough of it, and he's like, "So you do yoga a lot?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "You go do it on your hike?" I'm like, "I try to do it morning, noon, and night." And he's like, "Can you teach people?" I'm like, "Kinda." He's like, "All right, your name's Yogi." I'm like, "All right, cool. I like it." So I wanted to be given a name, and I like the one that was given to me. And ever since day 3, I've been known as Yogi, and that's how I got the name.
It's a great story.
That is a good story.
That's good.
How'd you get the Beast? Because we were wondering
am
that.
I on?
Was that your AT Thru-Hike name?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
actually, my first name was Last Call because I'm incredibly slow. And I would roll up about this time at night, and everybody would be like, "She made it!" And then they were like, "Last call. You're the last one there." And I like take videos and sing along the trail. And then I lost all my friends in the Smokies. They were going like really fast, and they thought I would never see them again. And the last day it was like really crazy rain and stuff like that. And I did it wasn't a big day, but it was like big for me. It was like 18 miles. And I got to the hostel, and all my friends were there, and I caught up to them, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you went beast mode." So then they started calling me the Beast, which is so much better than Last Call. Last Call is like so sad.
I like that. I like that.
Thanks.